That's first, second grade. We were packed
Mm,
all the way. Yeah.
And how about like the respect, like from the students
To each other.
to each other and to the teacher?
Oh, well, the teacher was definitely a little bit more strict.
Mm.
They could kind of hit you with ruler. They
Oh
could
yeah.
throw like erasers at you, right? And they're not being in trouble for that. That's just our
Oh,
culture, right?
that's just
If you're not
natural.
paying attention and eraser throw at you, it's you're not paying attention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
was in the 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this like I would say what like 2000, 1999,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
it sounds like you in China, they was about 10 or 20 years back, because my parents would have said the same thing
Ah,
of what you
that
just
makes
said,
sense.
but
Yeah.
not for my
Yeah,
generation.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
with me?
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. I come here, I realized the teacher. When I come to the US, I realized the teacher had to respect the students' boundaries a lot more.
They had rights, a
Yeah,
lot more rights,
yeah,
a lot more
yeah,
civil.
yeah, a lot more
Civil,
civil.
yeah.
They could get in trouble if they, physically
Mm,
touch the kid or something. In China, you get smacked, you get smacked. Like I seen that
yeah,
before. Like a teacher grab a kid, by the shirt and
yeah,
yank them out of class. That happened so many times. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
So do you think it's like that now, or do you think it's
I think excuse me, I think over the years probably has changed a lot.
mm,
That maybe some things I'm not aware of.
uh,
But I would not be surprised some of that still kept, right? Because it's within our
yeah,
culture.
mm,
And it's just I would not be surprised if still
mm,
some of it still lingers.
I'm with you. Okay, so why did your family decide to move to China, to USA?
I think a lot of families all want their kids. In most um, Asian families wants the kid to have some westernized exposure.
Okay.
All of because they know that English and the Western world has a big influence in the world. And it's important to keep up, right? Like we all want to survive and have a good
Mm,
future for our future generation, right? So it's important to keep up not only with the culture but with information and learning capabilities and
mm,
these things and opportunities. When you speak English, now you have more opportunities, right? These
yeah.
things are all coming into play. And my dad got lucky where I shouldn't say he got lucky. He worked hard his whole entire life, but an opportunity came that where he was allowed to come to America to do his extend his PhD stuff, the
Okay.
PhD book.
Got
Yeah,
you.
because he's
Okay.
a doctor, right?
Yeah.
So to learn from the Western world, right? And then he was
Yes.
able to get a working visa and then brought his family over after a year.
Okay. All
Yeah. So
right.
that's how I came to America.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, now let's move on to like your work experience when you left school.
I got college,
Like,
university
what was the first job
after
you
all the
had?
partying.
What was the first job you had?
After all the partying, the first job I had, very first job I had, I worked as security in King of Prussia Mall, which is
Okay.
it's the second biggest mall in the United States.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, in the East Coast. So it's right next to, pretty close to in Philadelphia, like
Okay.
within like 20 minutes where I live.
Yeah.
And I became a security officer there. My point at that time, I was doing like network marketing, like they call it Market America. I was doing
Yeah.
like markets, so I wanted to like go talk to people and recruit and sell products and stuff like that.
Selling
So I was
what?
always a little bit entrepreneurial.
What was he
So,
selling?
I
What was
sort
he
of
selling?
health and nutrition,
Okay.
drinks
Yeah.
and like powders and
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
How long did you have that job for with the security?
Year and a half, about a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
It was a fun job,
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was talking to people, talking to girls for a
Okay.
little
Oh,
bit.
so you didn't mind. It
Yeah, I
was
didn't
okay.
mind. It was just,
Yeah.
I wasn't getting paid that much, but it
Yeah.
was a chill
Good to
job.
get the experience under your
Yeah,
belt.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So right there, what was like some of your dream jobs while you was in that job?
Well, I study criminal justice in college,
Oh,
right, in
okay.
university, and then the idea was to pursue a law degree eventually,
Mm,
but I was just not into more school anymore after that. I
mm,
realized there's so many people that took a different path, even though
mm.
they study something completely different. You're young, you're ambitious, you think you can do everything at a
Yeah.
time. You think you have time, which you do. So you were just like, oh, I'm not going to law school.